I don't think there is a mold or a one size fits all for private equity. We have so many different characters and everyone brings something different to the table. I originally come from Venezuela. I went to university in the UK, in Leeds, where I did international relations, so nothing related to private equity or finance or anything of the sort. I got a job at a company called Mazars, which is one of the big accountancy firms, to give me a very good grounding in numbers and understanding how the financials of a business work.
I studied economics and international relations, first career out of college, moving into banking, and really part of that decision to move into banking is to get that fundamental grounding that you need in understanding finance, understanding accounting, understanding financial modeling. And I started to think about ways of wanting to help the businesses more that I was working with. I've been at Queen's Park Equity actually since the beginning, so I've been able to see our first investments since we originally invested in them and to where they've gotten to today. And some of those businesses have kind of doubled or tripled the number of employees that they have, and really gone through a journey of scaling and professionalizing over that time.
Straight after uni, I did a brief stint in recruitment. So I actually helped them to build up a German customer base. But then shortly after that, I joined an expert network. And that was my first insight into private equity. So consulting firms, private equity firms, hedge funds, they were all my clients. And I think after doing that for a couple of years, I really wanted to move beyond and delve deeper into one specific sectors, but also understand more about deal parameters and actually what goes on beyond the initial finding out, yes, that industry is really interesting to me, but actually what happens next? And that was why I wanted to go into private equity.
Fundamentally, you need the hard skills, but those hard skills anybody can generate those hard skills. You really just need to put your mind to it, study.
So when I started my career post-uni, I joined Ernst & Young. Like a lot of people, I started in the audit side of the company, but I had the chance to audit investment funds, so private equity funds, but also mutual funds and hedge funds. So that's where my understanding of the PE world really started to build up. I built my network in the UK. I had a chance to experience private equity when I was still an MBA student, so I interned with a company.
It's not just a job in one area, it's a very well-rounded job in a way, and you have to be a very well-rounded person.
You need to be financially literate, obviously. You need to be able to have a good handle of the regulation around that industry, the legal framework. You need to be a good negotiator, you need to be a good people person.
There is so much more to this business than just making money or making returns for our investors.
If you're looking to get into private equity, just communicate that you're interested. A big part of this industry, getting into it, but also when you're in it, is developing a relationship.
Find out what your interests are, whether you want to be on the origination team, for example, be part of the investment team. They're two slightly different roles, still within the kind of wider private equity lens, but it's very different capabilities and skill set that will lead you into each area.
It doesn't matter if you haven't worked at a big investment bank or haven't followed the traditional route to private equity. I think that is the beauty of it, that we're all so different.
I've always wanted a job where I can see the impact I have through my work. That's what I find the most rewarding.
Never be scared to ask. You don't know what doors it might open.